I wish for the swiftest of demises. So that's all she wrote for the 2018 TSM season. What's going on, guys? Matt, aka Download Some RAM here. Gonna wrap it all up. Wrap this whole dumpster fire of a season up. It was disappointment from start to finish, and it all culminates in TSM not making the World Championship for the first time since the org was founded. And I'll tell you what, that's a little bit of a hard pill to swallow, especially as a diehard fan. But that being said, I hesitate to say this because I know TSM's gonna find a way to prove me wrong here, but at least we're out of the woods. It's what could possibly go wrong that hasn't already gone wrong, right? I mean, I know that I'm gonna say this and then we're immediately going to not make the playoffs next split or something, but I genuinely think that this is as low as we're gonna get. This is as low of a point as we're going to be able to reach as a team, and yeah, the wait for a couple months is gonna suck, but at the same time, I do think we're gonna be able to pull it together. Not with the current lineup. One of the biggest criticisms that I've seen, this is a bit of a side note, one of the biggest criticisms I've seen of my recent videos where I complain about TSM not playing well is that I supported this roster initially. Yeah, I very much supported the roster initially, and I very much enjoyed the moves that TSM was making at the time. But you know what? Sometimes you make a decision and it doesn't pan out. So that's kind of the stance that I'm taking with this is, you know, it seemed like such a good move at the time, and yet here we are, 1 year later with absolutely nothing to show for it but a losing record and very rapidly diminishing fan base. But you know, again, perhaps some of this is needed. Doesn't mean it feels any better though. As far as roster moves that I think we should definitely consider, I would say Sven and Mithy, definitely get them out of here. They were great in Europe. Clearly not. I don't want to say they won't do well in NA, but I definitely think for sure that they're not the right fit for TSM. I mean, very clearly. They were absolute, on the whole, when you look at the entire 2 splits that we've had them, they've been absolute shitters for the entire duration of their TSM membership. And I think that it's time to move on. Get a better bot lane. Get any other bot lane in there. Maybe one that meshes a little bit better with what we're trying to do with the team. Whatever the hell that is at this point. Because personally, I couldn't tell you. It's not even apparent what the idea is for TSM going forward. But what I do think is a bit more of a sticking point for me. The decision that I'm having a bit more trouble with is the decision to get rid of Grig. I think that it's a good idea and that it needs to happen, but at the same time, Grig isn't a bad... Like, he's not a bad jungler. He's just an alright jungler. He's a downgrade. I would say he's a downgrade from Svenskeren when Svenskeren was playing at his best. But the difference is that Svenskeren was way more prone to these, like, nutty tilt games where he would absolutely just fly off the handle and feed his ass off for, you know, an entire duration of a game or series. And so while I think that Grig is not even close to the level of Svenskeren when Svenskeren was playing at his best on TSM, I do think that it's a bit more stable. And I guess I'm personally just a little bit hesitant to give up mediocrity, even if it's consistent. If it means getting another Svenskeren like jungler on TSM where he's just crazy in one game, but then he'll just absolutely int in the next. So I don't want to live by the jungler, die by the jungler necessarily. What I would like to do, hear me out on this one. This is my plan. We don't have a jungler in season 9. We go 4v5 and then spend all of our jungler money trying to get double lift back. I think it'll work. I think we got a shot. So yeah, I would agree that we can do better than Grig. But I wouldn't be, absolutely mind blown if they decided to keep him around. Maybe they could drop him down to Academy. I think would probably be the better move. Would be to drop Grig down to Academy while we try out a more seasoned, maybe better, high points jungler. And then if they start to crap out on us at some point during the season, maybe bring Grig back up, something like that. We'll see. But I mean, I've said everything I can say at this point about TSM during this split. It's been non-stop disappointment, and I'm looking forward to seeing what changes that the organization is going to make, and looking forward to seeing what's going to happen going forward with TSM. But at the same time, it's going to suck. Waiting this long is gonna suck. Waiting this long for the season to start back up is not gonna be a very fun endeavor, so to speak. But you know what? We've made our bed. Now we gotta sleep in it. So I will catch you guys next spring. Oh man, it's gonna be a bummer not doing Worlds videos. I mean, TSM getting to Worlds was literally the reason that this channel became what it was. I mean, I used to make fucking guide videos, so the fact that we've had this run for this long and I've been able to make videos for this long is a testament to a lot of things. But then again, like I said, I think we've hit rock bottom as an org for us. I don't think we're going to slip as far as not making playoffs. Fucking knock on wood. I think it's gotten as bad as it can get, right? So with that being said, make sure if you liked any of the videos that you saw this season, you went ahead and give them a like. And if you're a fan of the kid, you can go ahead and throw me a subscribe. And I would very much appreciate that. If you're interested in seeing anything else that I'm going to be doing over the off season, I'll definitely be streaming twitch.tv/downloadsomram. You can catch me there fairly regularly, playing whatever my brain fancies on that day. And if you're just here for the TSM content, then I will catch you guys next season. Man, it's been real. But alas, this is the way of the world. This is how things are. I guess we just gotta deal with it. So, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. As usual, it's been your boy, Download Some RAM. This time with the new camera and everything. I got a new camera just in time for the last video of the split. So yeah, I think that's about everything. Disappointment all around, but let's rally and fix this, yeah? Let's get back on track. Catch you guys later. See you next season.